Good morning, students. I hope you are all well. So now we are going to start with the we are going to continue with this chapter number 5. Okay. There was some problem yesterday. The answer of one of the divisions was 11. I wrote it down as 2.5 something. Okay. So I make myself correct. The I wrote down 1 or something. Okay. So I make myself correct. It was, I guess, 16 or 18. The number was divided by 16 or 18 or something. Okay, so the answer for that was 11. Yes, you were correct, whoever were writing me those messages. Moving on, question number 5 now. Question number 5 was, write the quotient when the difference of a 3-digit number, you are given a 3-digit number, three-digit number is 743. Write the quotient when the difference of a 3-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits. Okay. So we have a 3-digit number 743. So for this number 743, this is 100 place, this is 10 place, and this is ones place. On if we are going to reverse the order of the digit, so 3 will come to the front, this will become 100 place, 4 will remain at its place, this will be tens place, and 7 will come at the ones place. So the number on reversing the order of the digit will be 347. Okay. So question is asking us about the subtraction of these two numbers. Subtraction of these two numbers will be 743 minus 347. 13 minus 7 is 6. 12 minus 4 is 8, and 6 minus 3 is 3. 386. The subtraction of the number is 6. Now we have to determine the quotient when this number is divided by 99, 11, and 33. You have to determine the quotient when this number is divided by 99, 11, and 33. Okay. So do the division, find out the quotient, and check the answer from the back. I will leave this question to you. I will leave the completion of this question to you. Next we have question number 6. Question number 6 is asking us, without actual calculation, write the quotient when sum of a 3-digit number ABC and the number obtained by changing the order of the digits cyclically is divided by. Okay, before doing this question, let us do example number 6. Example number 6 is slightly related to this question. Okay. So before doing question number 6, let us go through example number 6. Example number 6 is, write the quotient when the difference of a 3-digit number this question is also about, this is not same as that example, sorry. I will continue with question number 6 only, but before doing this question, I will do one extra question. Let us say this is an extra question. See, why I'm trying to do some other question, apart from question number 6. The point is, in question number 6 there is no definite number given to us. Okay, I want you to understand this question first of all with the help of a definite number. Okay, with the help of a number we will understand this question, then we will use the variables here. So let us write down the question. You can write it also. Find the quotient when sum of I am taking a random 3-digit number 243 plus comma, next is 4 3, this is A B C, then B C A, and then C A B. Okay, A is the first term, B is the second term, and C is the third term. So second one is BCA, then 4 2 4 3 2, and CAB, C is 3, A is 2, and B is 4. See students, we are going to use a specific type of combination. Okay, first number is in the form of A, B, C, with 2 being A, second being B, and 3 being C. Okay, now in question number 6 you have to find out the answer with BCA and CAB. Okay, so I have written the number accordingly. The digits used to form these numbers are also same, just the position of the digits has been changed. So we have to find the quotient when the sum of numbers is divided by 11, 37, and third is sum of all the digits. Sum of digits 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let us see what is happening this time. First of all, sum of all these numbers will be 2 4 3 plus 4 3 2 plus 3 2 4. If we add all these numbers, 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 3 9, 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 9, and 9. The result will be 999. Okay, now let us do the division. First of all, when 999 is divided by 111, okay, so this will be 9 times 999 and answer is 0. So answer for first one is 9. Next is your number 999 is to be divided by 37. Okay, so 37 3 times, no, 2 times. 2 sevens are 14, 4 1 2 3 is 6 7 74. We will find out the difference. This will be 2 5 9, and this time 7 sevens are 49, 4 9, 7 threes are 21, 2 5. Again remainder is 0, so answer for next one is 27. And lastly, sum of digits. Sum of digits is 2 4 3. 2 plus 4 plus 3 is 9. 999 when it is divided by 9, the answer is 0, and the answer for last one will be 111. Okay students, before continuing, let me tell you one more thing. 111 is equals to 37 into something. Can you determine what that something is? Okay, try this way. 37 into 3. 37 into 3 is 3 sevens are 21, 3 threes are 9, 11. So 111 is nothing but 37 into 3. Okay. With all of this information, let me summarize what we have done. Let me write down a few points. For any, you have to write this down in your class or copy. For any 3-digit number when it is added with other two 3-digit numbers obtained by changing the order of the digits cyclically changing the order of digits cyclically, the numbers so obtained is always one into sum of all 3 digits. Okay, or you can say 37 into 3 into sum of all digits. What I am trying to tell you here, for any number ABC, and suppose we change its order B, C, A, we are moving it cyclically. A goes to the back, B comes to the front, and C to the middle, and then B goes to the back, A to the middle, and C to the front. If we add all these 3 numbers, the number we obtained will always be 111 into A plus B plus C. Always. The answer will be always equal to 111 into A plus B plus C. Okay. With all this knowledge, we can move on to question number 6. In question number 6, the question is asking us, without doing actual multiplication, find out the quotient for the sum of 3 numbers A, B, C. This is the first number. If I write it in the expanded form, this will be 100A plus 10B plus C. Second number is B, C, A. In expanded form, this will be 100B plus 10C plus A. And the third number is C, A, B. In the expanded form, again, this will be 100C plus 10A plus B. If we add all these 3 numbers, ABC plus BCA plus CAB, if we add all these 3 numbers, 100A plus A plus 10A will be 111A, 10B, 100B plus B will be 111B, C plus 10C plus 100C will be 111C. On taking 111 as common, we get A plus B plus C inside the bracket. That is what I have been telling you. If you take any 3 numbers in such manner, their sum will be always the multiplication of 111 into sum of all the digits. Same with the 2-digit number. For 2-digit number it is 11 into multiplication of sum of those digits. Okay, but we have already talked about 2-digit number. So in this manner, to answer the question without using the solution, what you do is first you write all this. Okay, for the solution first you write all this, and after that you write a part, quotient will be a plus b plus c. B part, quotient will be 3 into a plus b plus c, and c part, quotient will be 1 1 1. Okay, moving on to question number 7. Question number 7 I gave you in the homework, and if you find any problem in question number 7 and 10, kindly report it to me so that I can answer you. There was problem in question number 7 of some student, so I'll do this question number 7. I will still leave question number 10 to you. Question number 7 is the sum of 2-digit numbers. The sum of digits of a 2-digit number is 5. Okay, let the 2-digit number be AB. Let the 2-digit number be AB. His tens place digit is A, unit place digit is B. We are given that sum of its digits A and B is 5. Okay, so how can be sum of digits be 5? If the numbers are 1 14, 2 3, 23, 3 2, 32, 4 1, 41, also 5 0, 50. If these are the numbers, so on adding 1 and 4 we get 5, on adding 2 and 3 we get 5, and adding 3 and 2 we get 5, on getting 1 and 4 we get 5, and on adding 0 and 5 we get 5. So all of these are 2-digit numbers in which sum of digit is 5. No need to write this, I have just wrote down this to explain. If the numbers obtained by reversing the order of the digit, okay, so the number obtained, the original 2-digit number is AB, and A plus B is given to you as 5. Now let us write down number obtained by reversing the order of digit will be BA. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to write down these numbers in expanded form. This is A into 10 plus B into 1, and this number is B into 10 plus A into 1. Okay, for further calculation I am going to use the expanded form of these two numbers. So the question is saying the number obtained by reversing the digit is 9 more than the number, is 9 more than the number. The number obtained by reversing the digits is 9 more than the number. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to check out these numbers. Okay, reverse of 14 is 41, reverse of 23 is 32. What I want you to do is find out a pair in which the difference is 9. Find out a pair in which difference is 9. So if we subtract 41 and 14, we will get 7 and 2, 27, which is not equal to 9. But if we subtract 32 and 23, you will get 9. 32 minus 23 will be 9. So this is our required answer. Our original number is 23, and on reversing the order of the digit we will get 32. Okay. Now next is question number 8. Question number 8 is, in a 3-digit number In a 3-digit number, hundredths digit is twice the unit digit and tenth digit. Okay, so let the 3-digit number be let the 3-digit number be ABC. Here hundredth place digit is A, tenth place digit is B, and unit place digit is C. So the question is telling us the hundredth digit is twice the unit digit. This is the first equation. Okay, and the tenth digit is thrice the unit digit. Actually it is units digit, so this will be twice of C, and tenth digit B is thrice the unit digit, is 3 times C. Okay, if the sum of digit is 12, sum of digits is 12, we have to find the number. If sum of digits is 12, we have to find the number. Okay, so first of all, let me try to make possible combination of numbers. Okay, what I am going to do is I am going to let different values of C. I am going to suppose different values of C. I will vary C from 0 to 9. I will take the value of C from 0 to 9. First of all, I will take C as 0. When C is equals to 0, in that case A will be equal to 2 into 0, that will be 0, and B is equals to 3 into 0, that will also be 0. So the number form will be 0 0 0, which is not a valid number. Okay, in this manner I will take different values of C. Okay, C, A and B. So for 0 we will have nothing. For A, suppose value of C is 1. Okay, so 2 into 1 is 2 and 3 into 1 is 3. Next is, suppose value of C is 2, then 2 into 2 is 4 and 3 into 2 is 6. Suppose value of C is 3, then 2 into 3 is 6 and 3 into 3 is 9. If value of C is 4, then A is 2 into 4, 8, and B is 3 into 4, 12. This is not valid. Why is it not valid? Because we only require B is a single digit number. B is a single digit. Listen carefully, B is a single digit. Okay, so if B is a single digit, it cannot be 12. It can be it can be any number from 0 to 9, but it cannot be 12. So in this manner, we have 3 possible combination for the number. In this manner, we have 3 possible combination for the number. The number may be 4, 6, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, or it can be 6, 9, 3. The number can be either of these 3 combinations. What question has said us is, क्वेश्चन ने हमसे कहा है कि इनकी डिजिट्स को ऐड करके हमारे पास 12 आता है. तो चेक करते हैं. 6 प्लस 9 प्लस 3 इज 18. तो 12 नहीं आया, तो ये नंबर हमने रिजेक्ट कर दिया. इसी तरह से 2 प्लस 3 प्लस 1 इज 6. ये भी नंबर हमने रिजेक्ट कर दिया क्योंकि 12 आंसर नहीं आया. 4 प्लस 6 प्लस 2, इस नंबर के लिए ऐड करेंगे, यू विल गेट 12. तो ये है हमारा करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, तो फाइनली आंसर लिख देंगे. सिंस 4 प्लस 6 प्लस 2 इज 12, सो द आंसर इज 462 और द नंबर इज 462. ओके, So students, in this manner, try to do question number 9 and 10, that will be for your homework. Okay. So thank you for your time. Have a nice day.